Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm going to be listening to some Halestorm. It's been a little while since I listened to them, and just a day or two ago they released a live version that they did of Perry Mason's, Ozzy Osbourne's Perry Mason, and I believe they sang this at their concert. I think it was the day after Ozzy passed away. We just passed the anniversary of Ozzy's passing from last year, and I believe this is the performance that they gave of Perry Mason right after. It says, let's see, in honor, this is in the description of their video, which will be linked in my description. In honor of Ozzy Osbourne Day, we'd like to pay homage to the Prince of Darkness the only way we know how. This is a live version of Ozzy's classic Perry Mason, which I love that song. That's an amazing song. From the album Osmosis, recorded at BP Pulse Live in Ozzy's hometown of Birmingham, England on November 23rd, 2025. So no, this wasn't the day after. For some reason, I know there were so many people doing Ozzy covers in concert. They were popping up all over the place in tribute to Ozzy after he passed away. But this, I'm excited for this. I love Halestorm. I love Ozzy, and this is an amazing song. This album, when this album came out, I remember it was because this was after he had retired after No More Tears, and then he did the time I saw Ozzy live was on his No More Tours tour, his retirement tour. It was for No More Tears, and he called the tour No More Tours because he was done. He was going to be done. And then a couple of years later, he released Osmosis and went on his Retirement Sucks tour. So this is such a great album, and this song is fantastic. And I guarantee you Halestorm is going to do an amazing job with it. This is going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Real quick, I did want to remind you that if you're interested in donating to my channel, I do have my PayPal and my Buy Me a Coffee links down in the description. And if there's a specific song you'd like me to get to really quick, best way to do that is to request that with a donation. Those requests go straight to the top of the list. I get to them as quick as I can, usually within just a day or two. Really important to me that if you're going to be generous enough to donate to have me watch something, you should get to see that reaction as fast as I can get it out to you. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and switch on over. A little Halestorm and Ozzy Osbourne's Perry Mason. It's such a cool song.
Get those horns up again! This is for the man himself, Ozzy Osbourne.
This bass line right here. So good. Okay, this is fantastic. I wish the sound was a little bit fuller. It's like the mixing of it was a little thin. I bet it sounded fantastic live in the room, but it feels a little thin right now, just the way it sounds. But this is fantastic. I love the passion that Lizzie has in every performance I've ever seen her. In videos, she's always in it, but live, you can tell how much she loves to sing and play music and loves rock and roll and heavy metal. This is great. The beginning with Josh on the keyboards, bringing in that organ sound, and then that distorted bass sound he started with. That's such a freaking fantastic, iconic bass line that comes in. Joe's being fantastic on guitar. RJ right here. His drums are set up very interesting. I've never seen this before. I wish I had stopped it on where you could see the front of his drums. Right there, maybe, yeah. A little bit more. Look at this. Look at this. All of his toms are like super deep, and his drum rack is like this far off the ground, which is a very interesting look. Usually this top rail of the drum rack would go over the bass drum, and that's would be holding all his toms and stuff. But he's got like his snares up front, and all his toms are like almost behind him. It's a really interesting drum setup that I've never seen before. But I'm digging the song. The song is really good. Where was I? It's on 228. So let's go back to that here. I love Lizzie's passion for music, though. That's what drives why I love watching this band play. Is she's got this passion for music, and you can feel it in everything she does.
All the kids that love it so you can see it on their faces how they love the window blow. Minding my own business like my mama always said. But if I don't try to help them, they go wind up on the front page. I don't mind.
A little distortion she's throwing in there. Love that bass, like that distorted bass. Okay, fantastic solo. He kind of Joe was taking a little bit of his own way, and then you could hear him coming back to the original solo. Then he'd go a little off, do his own thing, and come back to the original solo. Very, very cool. Joe's such a great guitarist. I think him and Lizzie, when I saw the Warning last year in Nashville, Lizzie and Joe were there. People were talking about it. I think I saw them off the side stage once. I'm not positive if I actually saw them or not, but everybody was talking about how Lizzie and Joe were there, which is fantastic because I know they love music. I know that Lizzie loves The Warning. She is a flag waving supporter of The Warning, which I love. But it was cool knowing that they were in the building. This is just fantastic. I'm loving what they're doing with it, and I love the tribute to Ozzy, who of course is one of the four men responsible for the music we love, and it's just so good that they're giving this kind of passion into this uh, performance of the song. Back into the main riff. Very cool. Love Ozzy. And we love Halestorm. That was Halestorm doing Ozzy Osbourne's Perry Mason. That was fantastic. Such a great performance. My one little bitty critique was that it actually sounded better toward the end. The second half sounded better. But when it first started, I felt it was a little thin. But yeah, I bet you these guys. I'm still looking at it. These guys in the who were there that night. It sounded amazing. I love the passion. I love what RJ was doing there at the end. He was doing some really cool drum stuff. Josh on bass, fantastic. Joe on the guitar, unbelievable. And then you got Lizzie, who's just this unbelievable, fantastic performer. You can tell how much she loves music, how much she loves what she does. There's lots of musicians that love what they do, but you look at Lizzie and it's just her life. It's her life, and she's so good at it. Love seeing that. This whole band is fantastic. I really, really enjoyed this. If you guys like the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.